The game of the weekend in college football's Week 4 lived up to the hype as the Georgia Bulldogs took down the Notre Dame Fighting Irish late Saturday night, 23-17. We looked through the PFF numbers and we figured out how they got it done. The Bulldogs allowing their quarterback plenty of time to work in a clean pocket, and Jake Fromm delivered when called upon. Jake Fromm was kept clean on 17 of his 28 dropbacks. Even when he was blitzed, he was completing passes at a high rate. 5 of 8 pass attempts were completed when he was blitzed. When the Notre Dame Irish sent extra rushers, his one touchdown came upon a blitz as well. The offensive line was dominant, allowing just 4 pressures along those 5 offensive linemen. Andrew Thomas, the standout left tackle here, 30 pass blocking snaps and only 1 hurry allowed. Fromm, again, allowed plenty of time to dissect the defense. And again, even when they did send extra rushers, he was dealing. Also, though, kept clean on those attempts, completing 14 of 17 attempts from a clean pocket. When Fromm is kept clean, we've known this, we've seen this week in and week out, even dating back to last year and the year before. Fromm is solid when kept clean. It is stable, and that once again rang true on the evening. Fromm, big factor in the victory. Also, though, as well, you can't say enough about the running game for Georgia, allowing plenty of time with the play-action passes as well for Fromm, but DeAndre Swift getting it done through the middle of the defense. Notre Dame's defensive interior duo did not come in highly ranked, and on runs in between the tackles, the Georgia Bulldogs did dominate. They had 88 of their rushing yards come between the tackles. Those are big numbers, not a whole lot of yards after contact, which that means the offensive line was paving the way for the rushing attack. So Swift, Fromm, they get it done. Lawrence Cager with a toe-tapping touchdown as well. Big-time catch, big-time throws. Fromm, again, dealing, and Swift running the ball very well. And then again, they do also have a stout defense there in Athens, and the Georgia Bulldogs once again come through in the clutch. They do intercept Ian Book twice. One was a rip from the wide receiver, not necessarily a turnover-worthy pass from Ian Book, but DIVAAD Wilson does rip the ball from the intended receiver, and that sets up a pivotal field goal for the Georgia Bulldogs. J.R. Reed, though, coming up clutch with an interception on what is a turnover-worthy pass from Ian Book late in the fourth quarter on a flea flicker. J.R. Reed, DIVAAD Wilson coming through, having elite grades, finding their way to our national team of the week as well. So the Georgia Bulldogs seeing multiple standout performances from Jake Fromm, DeAndre Swift, a couple of guys in their secondary. Their pass rush doesn't get home often, but they don't need to do too much because their coverage is that stout. Coverage ringing true. Clean pocket play from Jake Fromm. The Georgia Bulldogs look like a very well-rounded team that once again may be the thorn in the side to the Alabama Crimson Tide. For more content on these players, our national team of the week, as well as more content on the Georgia Bulldogs, take a look at pff.com.
You want to get rid of me and get back to more great PFF YouTube content? All you have to do is push that button right there and subscribe. Thanks for watching.